Hi and welcome, I'm John and this is Unique Wargaming Terrain. Guys, welcome back. This is the weekly Wednesday Wargaming questions and answers. This is off the cuff video, guys, for everyone that's new, and there's a lot of new people. What does that mean? Basically I record it and I upload it. Okay, this is the closest I can get to a live stream at the moment. So this is, you know, and these weekly Wednesdays are a Q&A. You ask me questions, I give you answers. It's primarily GW stuff. I am branching into other bits and pieces, but it's all to do with tools, materials, techniques, any crafty storage things that I come across, anything that we can use for basing, or you know, anything to do with models. There is terrain questions from time to time, and sometimes there's information about what's going on in and around the workshop. Now, if you can hear that in the background, it is raining heavy. I was trying to hold off on doing the weekly Wednesday until it calmed down, but it's meant to be in for the day and for the night, and probably in the next couple of days. So let's have to get on with it. So if it's hard to hear me, I do apologise. There's a lot to talk about today. Right, so where do I start? Last week's Necromancer terrain piece, the video I put up on Monday. I'm actually blown away by it, to be honest with you. I knew it was good, but I'm actually blown away by it. I came in here Tuesday to wrap it up and bubble wrap and you know, store it away, and it's still sitting on the table. I'm just in awe, amazed for what I've done there. And this, you know, hopefully there'll be more like that coming, because there's a lot more ideas to go with that. And but it's not, that's for Necromancer, designed for it. But you can use that in 40k, you can use that in Kill Team. It's, you know, absolutely fantastic. And one thing I've just remembered, and I forgot to check who it was, plastic glue. I was meant to mention this a couple of weeks ago. There's some of you will know, if you're regulars here, my plastic glue pin, which is the metal pin, yeah, it got clogged. And I didn't know how to do it and sort it out, and one of my viewers, I can't remember who it was now, but they did leave a comment to let me know, and I'm going to share that with you guys now. If you're the person that done it, just chuck a comment on this video to let me know, because I can't remember who it was, and there's so much going on, I forget to check things like that. What you basically do is take the pin out, yeah. See that on me? You take a lighter, you light the flame, and you put it to the end, and what it does is it melts the plastic glue inside there, and then it's good to go again. So thank you for that. That's very, very helpful, and I hope that helps you guys as well, because you don't want to end up like this with no pin. And I think the glue's still okay in there, I don't know, but there's no pin in there, so it's nothing stopping the glue from drying out. But anyway, last week's videos, I put up a heap of videos last week because I was on holiday. There was just under 3 hours of content that I put up across the week. I think it was 4 or 5 videos. I think there was Necron Overlord, let's build Necron Overlord, let's build flayed ones, Necromancer terrain, how can I forget that, and the Necromancer scatter terrain that I put up, 2 separate videos, the weekly Wednesday, and I think there was a painting video as well. When this is my full-time job, okay, when YouTube pays me for this content, there'll be a lot more like that. Okay, that's the type of way that I would be trying to be structuring it. So I hope you guys enjoyed last week's mad flurry of content, because that's how it would be going forward. I got a comment about my painting videos. It was sent to me on Messenger, so as always, I'm not going to say it was this person, and you know, it is what it is. Basically, the message is, this is not quoting, it's not word for word, but this is the basic gist of it. That my terrain builds are amazing. My let's build videos are very handy and helpful. But my painting videos, now when I read that comment, the first thing I was like, what the hell? But then I thought, you know what? I don't care, because I enjoy painting models. I enjoy showing you ways of doing things. But it did get the brain going. So basically what happened is that was just after the Chaos Lord video I put up, which is this lad. Okay, if you haven't seen that video, go and check it out, guys. But it got the brain going, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to address it on this weekly Wednesday, because the same person actually messaged me on the Tuesday, apologised to me and said the Primaris Lieutenant video that I painted dude was absolutely outstanding. Please keep them coming like that. So, you know, they vindicated themselves, everything's okay, but all they've done is light a fire under me and just made me, you know. But I'm going to show you now the way that the painting videos were going on. So I'd get up at 5 in the morning. I'd come over here for about 5:30, and I would just paint the model. Now, the whole reason for that is at that time of the morning there's no outside noise, no outside disturbance. I can control the light a lot better. But also, everyone else is asleep. So little one's asleep. Everyone else is asleep. So it's peace and quiet. The only noise that you can hear from the outside at that time of the morning are the birds chirping and everything else, which is great. So if I'm not talking, the birds are chirping. It's, you know, some people have music playing in the background, but I don't want music, because if that music becomes very popular, then there's a copyright issue, and you know, silliness carries on. You have to take the video down or cut this out, or so I don't bother with that. But that's what I was doing. So basically, I was having maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours to try and paint a model in that time. With full-time work as well, I only had 2 days off in a week, so it was very hard. Now with the Chaos Lord, it was very evident, because when I painted his horns and washed his horns down, and then went to highlight his horns afterwards, and the wash was still wet, so I couldn't do that properly. So excuse me. So I thought to myself, you know, I was on holiday for the week, and that was a Sunday, and then actually Saturday I think I picked him up, and then the Sunday I started painting the Primaris Lieutenant, and I thought, you know what, I'll start on Sunday. I'm off to Monday and Tuesday, back for work one day, and then back off to 2 days, I don't know. But I will just spend a few hours each morning and get him painted up, and I actually finished him on Monday about 11 o'clock in the morning. So now that's the way that I was doing it and everything else. So now, because I'm going on 3 days a week from next week, I'm going for a month. That's how I'm going to be doing it. So I'll paint a model, and it'll be the same sort of, you know, time scale videos and everything else, but I won't be rushing, so stuff will have time to dry. So the Primaris Lieutenant model that I painted up, it's a fantastic sculpt, an amazing sculpt, but I had some good time on that. It wasn't trying to cram it into the type, you know. That's now with that Primaris model. Here he is, guys. If you haven't seen him, go back and have a look at the full video, because it's absolutely amazing. I'm very happy with it, very pleased. With this model, I actually had another comment about the helmet, because the white helmets are a nightmare to do. And the comment that was told to me is, you went the right way about it, but you should just carried on with the White Scars White. It's a layer paint, so you just keep adding a little bit by little bit by little bit by little bit, and just bring it up to as white as you want. So I've done that. What I also forgot to tell you guys, on the red armour, I went with some Wazdecker red. So it's corn red armour, and then Wazdecker red. You go over, not the whole thing, but you go over it so that the outside edge of whatever piece that you're painting is the corn red. And because it's the layer paint, it dulls down. And then you go back to Wazdecker red on that area again afterwards, but you do a smaller piece with Wazdecker red. So it goes from corn red into Wazdecker red, which is the transition isn't, you know, is not really noticeable, and then it goes to a sort of lighter red to give you like a little highlight. That's the two things I did to that model off camera. So I'm just letting you know about that. But yeah, the person that made that comment to me apologised on the Tuesday, and everything's, you know, there's no horrible feelings from me or anything like that. I've said before, everyone pays differently, but for me now, I found that medium way of doing it, of just trying to just spend a couple of mornings doing it, and rather than try and rush it, and just, okay, which is good as well, because it means I can actually then get into units and start doing units. So it's a win-win really. Okay, the monthly giveaway videos and the draws. Right, so what I've decided to do, I'm going to do the monthly giveaway video. I'll probably film it after this, but I will do the draw for that monthly giveaway on the first Wednesday of the following month. So the prize giveaway for this month, I'll do the draw for it. Where are we? March, April. So the first weekly Wednesday in April, I'll do it on that video. Okay, because it's nice getting new subscribers in. You know, I actually love that. But one thing I don't like is someone subscribing and don't watch a video apart from the giveaway videos. So, you know, come on, just it costs you nothing to look. You're just sitting there looking at it. It costs you nothing. But that sort of annoys me a little bit. So that's the way that I'm going to do that going forward. So I'll do the videos normal, but the draw will be on the weekly Wednesday. Right. I'm also I plan on doing a 3-month review on my 40k armies. So March, April. So around the beginning of June, I plan on having all my 40k armies that I've done out on the table, and just a video showing you where I've got so far. Okay, and then the next review would probably be something like, this is my Space Marine army, but the stuff at the back here is what you've already seen. This is what I've added to that in the last, you know, 3 months or so. Yeah, and then carry on like that, because I want to try and have, as I said before, an army of each in the studio. So if you turn up for a game and you've got this model, you've got that model, I have it. Or if you can't transport your models because you don't have adequate casing, or you have to get on too many buses and mess around with trains and buses, it's just easier for you to come over with your army list. I've got the army here. Well, there we go, nice and easy. I do plan on doing, I was asked to do a video of my favourite terrain bits. I have planned in for next week to do an undocumented terrain video, plus my favourite terrain bits that I've made in the same video. The undocumented terrain is stuff that I made before I started YouTube channel. I was making it and selling it, and that's, you know, there's still bits that I didn't film, I haven't filmed or I haven't spoke about. They've just been sitting there. But I plan to do a video just showing you my favourite bits and the undocumented bits. Some of the undocumented terrain I haven't filmed are actually some of my favourite pieces, so it's a win-win basically. This question here: looking forward to seeing you in a battle report. Any idea when we have one ready? I have no idea yet. It's trying to line my schedule up with other people's schedules, and that's always an issue. Me going to 3 days a week from next week, it should actually make it a bit easier. But even if I'm not able to do that because the schedule's not lining up, it still gives me more time to get content done for you guys. So it's, you know, still win-win. Where are we? Yeah, that's all the questions I have this week. Well, all the bits and pieces I want to talk about this week. A big thank you to everyone, new subscribers, and thank you to all my regulars, guys. It really means a lot to me. If you haven't seen that Necromancer terrain build, yeah, check it out on the channel, because the video is actually blowing up. I think it's on 270 something views at the moment. So that's going to absolutely explode. So just please check that out. If you haven't seen the Primaris Lieutenant painting video beginning of the week, I think it went up Monday. So just have a look at that, because it's some next level stuff. Yeah, absolutely. I'm very, very happy with this one. I'm very pleased with it. And hopefully you can hear me properly because the weather's so bad outside. So guys, thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy.